Hey, this is Shaggy. I just decided I'd give you guys my unfiltered thoughts on, what is his name? Tarl? Styx Hexenhammer. That name, I swear. No, Styx Hexenhammer 666. Because you gotta add the 666 in there. It's just not satanic enough unless you add the 666, right? So, the reason that this guy pisses me off, the reason I do not like this guy, like I really don't like this guy, he evokes like a visceral hatred in me. And if ever you get that feeling about someone and you don't know them personally, if that feeling sort of hits you out of nowhere, it's probably because you have more in common with them than you like. Now, it's not just appearance, okay? It's like me and him look somewhat similar. It's like the dude looks...
12th Street, Oakland City Center.
The dude looks like I would look if in a funhouse mirror. If I went into like one of those carnival attractions and I looked in the in one of those funhouse mirrors, I'd expect to see Tarl, right? But that ain't why I hate the guy. It's not that. That's not at all. That's not the least of what I have in common with him, unfortunately. Let's talk about his obsession with.
12th Street.
This is what I get for doing this on the train.
This is a yellow line train to Antioch.
Anyway.
The doors are closing. Please stand clear of the doors.
So, I also have a fascination with owls, right? I love owls. In fact, when I was a kid, I had something like 57, like 60 something plush owls, right? Owls were my thing. I had books on owls. I had like stuffed owls. I never worshipped a demonic owl, thankfully. But I thought owls were really fucking cool. I still do.
19th Street, Oakland.
Keep getting interrupted by the announcer, but I still like owls. Owls are my favorite animal by far, right? This guy takes that and warps it, twists it into something just completely fucked up, He takes it and, it was not enough to be a Satanist. No, he's got to be the special snowflake who worships some obscure demon from the fucking Ars Go shit, right? He's got to be that guy. He's
now
just...
19th Street, Oakland. This is a yellow line train to Antioch.
He's the special...
The doors are closing.
Fuck.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Getting felted by the fucking announcer. He's this, like, when it snows in hell, he's the special snowflake you get on your windshield, right? So, there's that aspect of it. And it's also, I really think that role-playing, at least the sort of role-playing that he does, is cringe and gay. And I should know. I did that sort of shit for 12 years. Here's the difference. I was a teenager. I did it from like my mid-teen years to my early 20s, right? And I did it online. I was never pretending to be a fucking wizard at work. That just like, even in my most autistic phase, I knew that shit was like chick repellent. You don't want to be doing it. Somehow this dude has managed to sire children. I don't know I don't know what sort of, I don't know what sort of pick-me girl, what sort of daddy issues would drive a woman to get that fucker laid, to actually breed with that bastard. But I feel bad for the kid, Tarl is the sort of parent that you think would be cool to have when you're like an edgy teenager in your goth phase, but actually having like that guy for a father, like a 40-year-old goth, that's gotta suck. That has got to suck. That kid is gonna have issues. Because the person who's supposed to be telling, that girl to not be doing that shit, telling that girl, listen, this is a phase you're gonna grow out of. Instead, he's validating that behavior with his own fucking issues. God help that child, I mean, she's probably going to grow up to think worshiping obscure fucking demons is a valid religion. Speaking of, this guy, I don't know what his fucking damage is. I don't know if he's just severely autistic or if he's like in the early stages of schizophrenia. But like, he's talking about performing demonic rituals as if they have some result. The time has come. I mean, fuck you, Tarl. Fuck you. What do you do? Like, draw a pentagram in the dirt and then jack off in the middle of it? Like, is that what the time has come for? I don't know, like, what time you think it is, but the time to be playing witches and wizardry was like, you know, years and years ago, decades ago. Anyway.
Arriving at MacArthur.
Well, the train AI is not going to shut the fuck up. It's not an AI, but like, you get it. So I'm done here. These are my unfiltered thoughts on Styx Hexenhammer. That name.
Now boarding at MacArthur. This is a yellow line train to Antioch.